Perfect, guys. So we are working on double unders. So this class, guys, is going to be good for people who have double unders, and we're going to kind of look at maybe a bit of posture and skill and positioning, as well as people who need that initial skill piece just to be getting it. And generally, that's going to boil down into kind of two issues, either timing or coordination, and possibly both, depending on the person. So we are just going to get warm, guys. And for anybody following this video back, I am going to make sure that you do this, because the reason we do this little warm up in particular is just to make sure that the brain is turned on. So it is something that we've done before. What I'm going to ask you to do is do those plate taps. Generally in the gym, we put a 5-kilo plate in between your toes, and we jump on and off. Obviously, you guys probably don't have that at home, so I'm just going to ask you to make sure that you have some space, and literally you're just going to jump in and out. And we're just going to do that for 20 seconds, taking a 10-second break. We're going to do that 3 times over. Okay. So starting here, guys, make sure you can see me. I'm going to do it with you. Lovely, guys. Oh, I went to the wrong, I have my timer all set and everything else. All right, guys, if you guys are ready, we're going to go for 20 seconds. All I'm going to ask you to do is imaginary 5-kilo plate between your legs. You're going to hop on it and off of it. Okay, we're going to go 20 seconds and a 10-second break. 3, 2, oh, sorry. And lastly, you got to remember your number. Remember your number. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, and stop. Lovely. How many did you get, Jackie?
19 full ones.
19. Sarah?
22.
22. Lovely. Now, guys, we're going to do it again, and I want you to try to beat your score. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, time. How many we get?
23.
23. Sarah?
25.
Lovely. Now we're going to go one more time, guys. We're going to try to beat that score. So really put it in as fast as you can go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep going. You've got another 15 seconds. Fast as you can go. Keep the knees nice and soft. You can go faster than that. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and time. Did you beat your score?
26.
26. Sarah?
30.
How many?
30.
Boom. Lovely. Perfect, guys. So should be a little bit more warm. Those calves should be turned on. Guys, let's just hold your ropes for a quick second. We're just going to talk about a few things here. One of the most annoying things about double unders, guys, is that it is like you're hitting yourself, right? And so you get stressed out because it's painful on your shoulders and the back of your arms and the back of your legs because that rope is whipping you. So what I'm going to tell you here is just try to stay relaxed, okay? Relax both in your posture, in your grip as you hold your double or your rope handle, and in your breathing, okay? So posture, breathing, and grip all are going to stay relaxed, okay? If you have a death grip on your handles, guys, you're going to really find it tough. When I hold these, I have kind of these RX handles that are shaped a little bit. It's literally just resting into my hand and the grip is loose in my fingers, okay? I know Sarah has the same one. Jackie, I think your handles are just round, so you'll just be, just make sure your whole grip is relaxed. Don't be crushing them in your hands, okay?
Okay,
Guys,
it's a
all I'm
little
going
bit
to
longer.
do is ask you just to start, and I'm just going to ask each of you for 30 single under skips, okay? Just 30 single under skips. Try to get into a rhythm. Make sure you're thinking about the timing of the skip as it goes around. Off you go. 30 reps, guys. Lovely. You guys finished almost at the same time. Now, that was a nice, easy pace. And you guys were very manageable at that, right? That was easy for you. You're confident with your single under skips. Our goal is for you to stay that relaxed when we go and move into your double unders, okay? What I'm going to ask you to do now is 30 more skips, but I want them fast. We're doing single under skip still, but I want to see how fast you can get that rope going. Okay, off you go in your own time, guys. 30 more reps. Lovely. Perfect, guys. So comparing those two paces, I want you to think about the timing of your jump from that first round, your nice steady pace, okay? That slow pace for single unders is now gonna be a pace that you can use for double unders, okay? The timing of the rope needs to move twice as fast. If you are doing fast skips, trying to do double unders fast, your rope purely doesn't have enough time to travel around the body twice and get under the feet before you land, okay? So if you're trying to skip fast, guys, while you're learning double unders, you're gonna trip up every time. So just slow down, think about that pace you just had while you did those easy skips. That's the pace that I want you to try to hold on to when we start putting the rope back in your hand, okay? For now, guys, I'm gonna just take your rope, you can set it aside. We're just gonna practice the jump without the rope, okay? All I'm gonna ask you for is 5 hops like you did in that single under pace, but this is a pace, I want you to jump a little bit higher. This is the pace that you're gonna try to keep your double under. So I just want jump, 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 jump 5 times. Okay, off you go. Lovely. And that should be rhythmic, guys. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You shouldn't have a low jump and then a high jump and a low jump and a high jump. They should all be the same. Okay. What we're going to do now, guys, is practice the way that we're going to evolve your double unders. So I'm going to ask you for 4 small jumps and 1 big one. So this is just going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. See how that last one was just a high jump? That's what I want you guys to do. 4 small ones and a big jump to finish. Okay. Off you go. Lovely. Jackie, that was good. Sarah, just make sure that last one is as high into the air as you can get. Okay? That is what we're going to do when we bring back in your skip and rope. Okay? As you get better with this, guys, we're going to look to try to carry on. Has anybody ever tried to do double, single, double, single, double, single, back and forth?
I do single, single, double.
Single, single, double, single, single, double. Lovely. So that will forever train you just to try to have this weird alternating pace where the rope is slow and it's fast and it's slow and it's fast. We want to make sure that your rope, once you start doing double unders, stays the consistent speed. So what I'm going to encourage you guys to do tonight, and for anybody watching this back, is to not practice going single, double, single, double, single, double, or single, single, double. I want you to practice a couple singles to warm into your pace and then attempt double unders. If you mess up, you just reset and start over. I don't want you reverting back and forth, okay? So what we're gonna do now, guys, is get your rope. We're gonna combine those 4 small jumps and 1 big jump and then stop, okay? I don't want you to continue on, even if you get the double under. I just want you to stop. And if you guys want, you can watch me first. This is what it's gonna look like. Do 4 singles and 1 double under. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop. Step in, reset, and stop, okay? The whole idea there, guys, is that at first we're practicing just making sure the rope gets under our feet, and we're not retraining going back into that small jump, because at the end of this, we're not using that small jump. We're using the big jump so our rope goes under twice. Okay, so grab that rope, guys. Let's have a look. I just 2 or 3 times, I want you to do 5 jumps, 4 smalls, and a double. Off you go. And immediately stop there, Sarah. Yeah. Lovely, guys. So yeah, Jackie, that's perfect. You can give it a few attempts. Lovely. Jackie, I can't tell from your volume. Is that going under?
It does go under, yeah.
Lovely. Perfect. So guys, what we're going to do, you guys are both getting that. The way that we evolve this, I'm not going to keep you there too much time because it's a lot of jumping for only 1 double under. What I want you to try to do now is instead of 4 and 1, we're going to keep your reps at 5. And I just want you to do 3 small hops and 2 high hops. So that's essentially 3 single unders, 2 doubles. And that's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Lovely. Did that go under, Jackie, twice?
No, just the one.
Just the once. That's okay. Sarah, did it go under twice?
Yeah.
Lovely. So as we get better at this, guys, and this goes for anybody watching this back, as you get better at making sure you can link 1 or 2 or 3 together, I want you moving down from a 4 and 1 to a 3 and a 2 to now a 2 single unders and 3 dubs to a 1 single under and 4 dubs until you can just do your 5 dubs. Okay. If you're doing just 5 dubs, guys, and you're starting straight into double unders, you can do as many singles as you want, but once you commit to going through it, we're aiming for a number and we have a target in your head. Okay. The way that you know where to be when you're working on this, guys, is where you constantly mess up. There's no point in trying for 5 if you can only kind of get 2, right? You got to get 2 consistently, 3 and 4 consistently before you try for 5. If you start hopping and jumping around the place and you don't have good technique, you may get the 5, but you can't repeat that over and over. So as we're learning, guys, I'm encouraging you just to pick the number that's challenging for you. So like Jackie, that looks like it might be the 2 for you. Every time you practice the 1, you got it pretty easy. Your goal now is to do 3 plus 2. Okay. Once you can do 3 plus 2 all the time, you're flying, and then you can swap those numbers and go 2 plus 3. And again, you'll mess that up and it'll take time. Once you nail that, it can go to a 1 and 4. Okay. Sarah, what I want you to do is continue to work on that. And you can see, well, can I go straight for sets of 5? Okay. And guys, by the time you're getting 5 to 10 double unders, you need to start working a lot on the positioning and the technique. We talk about your elbow position being close to the body instead of being in this windmill position. We talk about your posture. We want to make sure that you're not bent over. A lot of times you see people and they kind of buck in the middle, and when they do their double under, they go right, and it goes. Every jump is like in the middle, and they fold. I want you to stay upright. Okay, that's the posture that we talk about in the middle of this. Something that will help with that is your eye line. What are you looking at while you're doing your double unders? You need to have something that's slightly higher than your eye line and out in front of you. And just like when you're trying to walk on a tightrope, guys, if you have your balance or you have your eye line set, your balance is going to be much better. That single point will help you. Okay. And then lastly, guys, is the breathing. This should be something that you get down. Like if I just said do 500 double unders, you guys would probably be able to blast through them, just like going on an 800-meter run around the block. Sure, you'll be out of breath by the time you finish it, but you'd be able to consistently move and attack those 500 reps. The goal is to become proficient enough at double unders that you can do the same. You can only maintain that kind of effort output if you're breathing. Does that make sense for everybody? Lovely. So, Jackie, let's keep working. I want you just to give me maybe 10 attempts of a 3 plus 2. And Sarah, for you, how many do you get at a time?
I'm not sure.
Let's find out. So let's change it. You already got that 3 plus 2. So let's do 2 singles and 3 dubs. See how you get on, okay? Jackie, you can work away on yours for a few minutes here. Lovely. Sarah, flying. So let's change it again. Let's do a 1 and a 4. Boom. Right. Now, so if you want, Sarah, do you like using 1 to get going, or do you go straight into dubs normally?
No, I do like 1 or 2.
Say that again.
I do like 1 or 2 before.
Yeah, perfect. So let's do that. And let's just go and let's see how many we get on this next attempt. Okay. And if you make it all the way to 10, I just want you to stop. Boom. You are flying. And Sarah, actually, yours look really good. I can't see you from the side, but your posture, your elbows, your eye line, that all looks really good. So Sarah, what's the most you've ever got in a row?
I'm not sure.
Well, let's do that. And let's basically, for you, instead of working in that 5 to 10 range, you might need to be in 10 to 20 or 20 to 30 range. And the way that I want you to practice that is doing an EMOM. Okay, and this will go for anybody watching this back. You need to set a timer for 60 seconds, and your goal might be to complete 20 reps every minute and rest the remainder. And even just 5 minutes of that, guys, gives you this progress and this process of working towards a goal number. Next time you come around to that, that might be setting in EMOM and doing 30 reps on the minute. Okay, so Sarah, you need to be working on that, kind of figuring out what's a tough number for you to hit. And even once you start getting a little bit fatigued, what number is challenging for you once you're worn out? Okay, and that'll be kind of your playground. Okay, Jackie, let's have another look. How are we doing with 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2?
Terrible, and my shins are like.
Feeling it already.
Well, no, I keep whipping myself in the shin on the way.
And is it on the second one?
On the second one, it kind of like it stops my feet and the rope bounces off the floor and hits me in the shin.
Okay, let's have another look here. Off you go.
Yeah. What? You're gonna have to wait.
How many do you do?
I'm just not getting him at all. So.
That's okay. That's all right. Sarah, you can work. I want you to see how many you can get in a row first before you do your EMOM. I want you to do a max effort set. Jackie, so what's happening is, remember I was saying you kind of are bucking in the middle, where in the air, you're kind of in this bend position. Make sure that you are staying straight up and down. So as you need to be pushing the floor away from you, off your toes, as opposed to trying to use your hips and kind of jumping with your knee where your hip goes out behind you, as opposed to jumping vertically. If that hip goes out behind you, you're essentially folding in half as opposed to jumping off of the floor. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think, is that like why when I do the double, single, doubles, I tend to go backwards? Like I'll be like.
Probably.
Like walking.
Probably. Hi, Tati.
Say hi, Richie.
Sarah, unmute yourself. How many did you get? You're on mute because I couldn't hear Jackie.
22.
22. Lovely. So maybe a good number for you is an EMOM of 20 reps. Every minute on the minute, complete 20 reps and then stop. Okay. And let's do 5 minutes of that, Sarah. You'll have to do that after the class finishes because we're going to move into CrossFit now. But that's your homework for tonight and as you practice, okay? Lovely. Jackie, I know you're on mute. You don't necessarily need to only do 3 warm-up singles. You can do more than that if it helps you get into a rhythm. But your double under attempts are still only for 2 reps. So if you need to do 6 or 8 singles and then doubles, that's okay.
Okay. Oh my God.
The pain of it. The pain of it. So Jackie, that just really shows that's kind of your struggle point, right? So a few of those warm-up reps and then 2 attempts and stop. There's no point in going to failure because when you fail after having done a few skips, the point is that your timing is off, your rhythm is off, you've probably jumped backwards. There could be a whole bunch of different reasons why, but just do 2 quality reps and stop and then reset. Okay, so that's kind of where you're at. Once you get good at that, then it'll be looking for 3 quality reps and stop. Okay.
Sit behind me.
Yeah. Yeah. You've loads of practice buddies. Loads of practice buddies.
I don't even need practice. They just like go through, like, oh look, I got it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna leave you there with it. This is one of those workouts, or this one of those classes that a little bit of help, and then you guys need to take this away. So anybody watching this back as well, take something that I've said to Sarah or to Jackie and make sure that you do that also. The best way to practice this, guys, is in EMOM style. Little bit of work, little bit of rest. Don't accumulate too much fatigue and don't get frustrated with it. Make sure you're relaxed, make sure you're breathing, and only like 5-6 minutes a day, guys, is plenty. Okay, if you do that every day between now and being back in the gym, I would bet money on you having double unders. Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe. Lovely
Yeah,
guy.
I gotta find something to protect my shins and my toes. Those are the two places I'm always hitting. Like my toe, like I hit. Yeah, I remember like the kids' shin guards, but like I keep hitting the front of my shoe and hits my toe.
Yeah, there's only so much I can help you with that. Yeah, guys, well done. At least now you have some working points and stuff to take away.